We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. I'm Stephen Jack Busella.
and I'm Jill DeWitt, and this is the Land Academy Show.
This is episode number 2222. Today, Jill and I are talking about what to expect as a brand new land investor.
I got 3 things to talk about today. 3 important points to make that you need to have in your head and be thinking about to be successful.
Excellent. Each day on the show, we answer a question from our Land Academy member Discord forum, take a deep dive into land-related topics by your request. I'm going to do something a little bit different with the question today. I'm actually going to read it because it's long, and it's a string of the reason I included this is because I want you to know what you would expect if you were a Land Academy member in Discord.
Kind of how the conversations flow, basically.
2 or 3 people are talking to each other in here.
Oh, good.
About asking. Some are new, some aren't.
Okay.
NM says, should we exclude churches from our listing during the scrubbing process of the mailer? Should we mail churches offers? Joseph says, I'm working on a deal right now with a church, exclamation point. They've got a piece of land attached to their main parking lot that they don't use and they need the dough. Keep churches in, exclamation point. Could not agree more. NM. Thank you, Joseph. In my data tree list, I have some properties that show acres as 0. But when I search on Parcel Fact, I see them having a value. However, I notice the structures on these lots, such as a church building, a parking lot, etc. Should I keep those in properties and that show 0 from data tree? This is what I said yesterday and the day before. Different data sets are tricky, and you have to play around with them and get to know them and really get both of your hands in there like you do at the beach with sand. And once you're really comfortable understanding what's real and what's not, you should do it. But I will make a simple, hardcore comment that everyone should listen to. Smaller mailers are bad. Does that mean you should send an offer to the United States of America? Absolutely not. It's never going to get responded to. But why would somebody make a mailer smaller, Jill? What would be the thought process on making a mailer smaller?
It's trying to save money, and
trying to save $100.
Yeah, shouldn't do it.
This is not the time or place to save money. If you're just starting out, and that's what this episode's about, eat ramen noodles.
Yeah.
NM. There are some APNs or parcel numbers that Data Tree is giving which are not listed in Parcel Facts, so should I even consider these lots? Yes, they deserve investigation. Absolutely. The answer is heck yes. There's some counties, and whole counties, that have data sets for certain portions of land in rural parts that just don't have an acreage assigned to them. Maybe the acreages are assigned right in the legal description, and they're not in the category that Data Tree usually puts acreages in. That's what's happening here. Mm-hmm. Because the assessor, 42 assessors ago, decided that they should be in the legal description. These people they're not database experts like we are.
Yeah.
They're assessors. I'm of the opinion that the harder, this is Joseph responding now, and I completely agree with this. This is why I included it. I'm of the opinion that the harder to pull the data within reason, the better the area is. I absolutely agree with this because nobody is willing to go through what we're talking about here. This is one more hurdle that your average property mailer just won't go through. If you're willing to put in the time, then you'll see the results. Also, I don't use Parcel Fact. I use a different product. But Data Tree or the county is really the place to hunt these things down to see if it's consistent. Personal note on my part, we use all those things. Mm-hmm. We don't just use one. Sure. We start with Parcel Fact. If it doesn't give us the information that we want, which is almost never, then we move on to the county or the Data Tree or whatever else. Maybe the square footage is listed. This is a great point. Or the county doesn't track it well. I'd start with Data Tree and see if you can find it. If it's listed as 0 acres, no land is 0 acres, by the way. I hope that helps. How much time did Joseph save this guy, whoever NM is?
Weeks, probably.
Oh, geez. He could have sent
Weeks of
out
figuring
4
that out.
full mailers and realized that
something's wrong.
Yeah.
It's not right. That's the value of being here.
Today's topic, what to expect as a brand new land investor.
I've got 3 things I want to kind of talk about with you today. Along these lines, coming in new, you're excited, you're fired up, you're ready to go. You probably didn't catch the 24-month millionaire program yet. You're not sure about this yet. And you're like, I'm going to start making money month 1. You're not coming at this, you just need the money, or you're excited is what I'm trying to say here. So you need to be methodical about this. So my point number 1, as what to expect as a brand new investor, you need to toss out your preconceived notions about what you think is possible right now and what you think is the right way to do things. For example, just this question that was asked by NM in our Discord group. Like, I don't know what to do with churches. I would think, who's going to buy land from a church? Or what church would sell their land? The church is on it. You would be surprised how much, like this example, Joseph had a property where they were selling the lot next door, but so often when people pass on, they will gift properties they've had to their churches. There's no one in their family. They didn't have any kids. Everybody's gone. Where are they going to leave them? Leave it when it goes away? Often it's to the church.
The Catholic Church is the largest real estate owner in the world.
Thank you. So that's just one example of a preconceived notion that a lot of people probably have listening to this right now. Like, oh my gosh, I had no idea I could be collecting so much great property to buy and sell from churches. So that's my point 1. And it goes even deeper. People think like, I've had, and I know this, or how do I know this? Because we have 10 years of Land Academy. I know from speaking to a lot of people new in our group, like things that they didn't realize until they got in and understood how we talked to them about pricing mailers. They're like, that can't work. Why would I send out a mailer to buy at 20%? I buy at 80% and sell at 90%. And be like, oh my goodness, there's so many things wrong with that thought process. But in their head, it makes sense. So we don't need to go into great detail on that now. Do you want me to?
Well, what's the summary on what should they be thinking?
What they should be thinking is it's a situation, it's not a dollar amount. And then number 1, and then number 2, it's really about you need to be careful and buy things right and plan for things that can go wrong too. So
I think what Jill's saying.
Well, with the situation is, it's like, imagine the garage sale. It's kind of like that. We use that analogy a lot because this is really what we're doing every day. I buy land like I'm buying it from somebody with all his tools and everything out of his garage he was told to clear out from his wife because they're moving, and it's all it's taking up too much space. It's all on the lawn, right? It doesn't matter if I'm offering him $250 or $25. It's just get it off my lawn, and it just needs to be a number that makes sense. It's not going to, result in a better outcome. Go ahead.
What Jill's really saying, and she's too nice to really just directly say it, but I will say it, is just listen to us.
Yeah.
If you're brand new, listen to what we're saying. Question everything, ask a ton of questions, but we've made all those mistakes. Mm-hmm. We've done mailers, buy for 80, try to sell for 90. In a certain environment, it works.
Right. Number 2, as a brand new investor, some people don't properly prepare themselves for how much work this is going to take. This is going to be your life. If you want to be successful at it, you need to start saying no to a lot of things. You need to prepare your family, and you need to put your heart and soul into this. I have so many people that are not successful because they're kind of half doing it, half not. Oh, I just thought this was going to be a side hustle. To them, side hustle is 2 hours a week. Hold on. I want you to win at this, and you really need to come at it, and give it your all. Like Jack just said, he used another example early in the question a minute ago, which was, you need to spend some time and get to know this data. Because guess what? Even though you get to know data tree in and out, and you've got it all figured out, and you're really good at downloading and scrubbing the data, the minute you go to a new state and a new county, you're going to relearn it. It's not you're relearning data tree, but you're relearning what that county cares about. And all the outcome from data tree is going to be a little bit different because this county cared about bedrooms and bathrooms, and you could use that to scrub out properties, structures, but this county doesn't. they use a percentage of improvement or something like that. So you've got to just plan on work. It's going to take time, and it's going to take your giving it your all. And I know this too, not only from Land Academy, but from my own personal experience. When I got involved in this with Jack, and forever, it's really been us. Like, until I had these employees and the staff that could do it for me, but we ate and lived this. It was up in the morning. It might be a 6 a.m. seller calling. I got to take it. They're on the East Coast. It's 9 o'clock. I got to answer the phone. So you've got to plan for that. Do you want to add to that?
No.
Okay. And then my third thing I really want you to be prepared for and expect. And Jack is really good at bringing this up. And it's so important. Is you're going to make mistakes, and quit getting mad at yourself or giving up for those mistakes. This is a thing that I see too often. Oh, I can't do it. This mailer didn't work, blah, 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 blah. There's all kinds of excuses. They're using their mistakes as an excuse that it doesn't work, they can't do it, whatever. It's too hard. You have to just plan for it. It's going to happen. That's part of all of this. Everything in life. Come on. If you have a child, please tell me. If you think you parented your child perfectly and didn't make a mistake until now, I would love to talk to you.
I would like to see what's wrong with you if you think that.
With school, everything comes easy to me. You can't do anything in life without making mistakes. Your relationships, your children, your businesses, even if you have a boss. God, I keep screwing up in these meetings. I keep trying to talk and bring good ideas in. You learn and you grow from that. This is no different. Just because you have us doesn't mean it's going to be 100% smooth sailing. But I'll tell you right now, it's a lot better having us and an education and peers and people to go from, to call upon, because you're going to learn faster. And by the way, the more you immerse yourself and watch us all make mistakes, like if you live in Discord, like most of us do.
How to fail at a podcast.
Watching people do this stuff and screw things up, you're going to go, all right, I already know. Like I am sure there are 500 people right now in Discord watching NM and Joseph's conversation about churches, and they just learned.
Yeah, that's a great example.
Mm-hmm.
Take a piece of paper. Get yourself a notepad, and put a pen to the notepad and start writing down in chronological order all the stuff that you've tried, all of it. I don't start in grade school. Tried to kiss a girl, got rejected, failed at that.
I need more than one notepad.
I'm good at math. Math has always come easy to me. I enjoy it. I still do it for fun sometimes. I'm great at Sudoku. I didn't go to college. I made it to the second semester. I gave up. I didn't like it. It didn't like me. I was not good at it. And do all of that, every single thing. I picked up a guitar and I was amazing in 2 weeks, and I still play. I'm in a band. There's stuff that you're good at, and there's stuff that you're not good at. And because this, like everything, comes down to how much effort you're going to put into it. And I happen to be good at it. That's just what happened. And I would never have known that unless I tried. There's a lot of things I tried, business and personal, that just didn't work out that way. I bought a classic car dealership, and I made a bunch of money in the first few months on it. And then got a little cocky and crazy and lost my ass because, I want to keep every car. It's just not the right business for me. I have a ton of stories like that. So what you can expect as a brand new land investor is what has happened to you in the past with your successes. If they're research based and you like the internet and you love real estate, maybe you're in real estate in a different capacity or an agent or something like that, and you're really good at it, you're going to smash it here. You're going to smash it in this business. But if you think it's going to be easy, and let's say you failed at every single thing you've ever done, what do you think might happen here? We have amazing people in this group. I'm going to end this on a positive note. The people that join Land Academy and choose to stay are amazing. And I'm not blowing smoke or trying to sell anything. They're a very special type of people. They're a lot like Jill and I. And I'm not saying that we're special. I'm just saying we're just a unique group together. And
We are
so-
special.
Well-
I'll say it.
Maybe not in a positive way, in a disturbing way.
We are special. Take that however you want. I think in a positive way.
Join us tomorrow where we talk about why land investment is the most efficient way to quit your job. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
We are Jack and Jill.
Information
And inspiration.
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you found our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.